There are many, many complex characters in Adventure Quest worlds, and every now and then you run into an interesting one. That character today is Chaos Lord Ledgermayne. So, Ledgermayne, as you know, is the main antagonist of the Arken Grove arc. His Chaos Beast is a mana golem, and he is one that really flips the Chaos Sword agenda on its head, up to the point of Ledgermayne. All the Chaos Swords prior had very simple motivations, and a large part of it was, pleasing Drakath. However, Ledgermayne took the power that Drakath gave him and simply made it his own and found a way to achieve his own goals. So pretty much, Ledgermayne owned the house at that point. I think if they had developed him a little bit further, he could have become like a threat. And I wish they had kind of developed on that more, but I like how it ended, so I'm not complaining. But why was he a shift in the Chaos Sword agenda? Well, as you know, his goal was to cut the connection between the world of lore and the world of the world of the elemental. He wanted to cut off mana from, the physical world. Pretty much no one would be able to use magic. So obviously, we have a pretty big issue here. One of the bigger actual motivating factors for our hero is to make sure that doesn't happen. Prior, can't really think of anything that was as, cataclysmic as that would be. So I'm just going to, one, say that makes him good. Two, in this arc, it's the first time we see Drakath show any type of different personality we had seen. To that point, he was just this brooding, kind of like, all-powerful man. But in come Ledgermayne, and, Ledgermayne thwarts his plans a little bit. He has to save the hero so the hero can stop Ledgermayne. And his ego gets kind of played with a little bit because he thinks he's the strongest. But at some point in the story, Ledgermayne pulls his stuff out of his, orb saying, hey, I'm the boss here. You can't do anything to me. And it's true. I forgot what he does, but, pretty much tells Drakath that, hey, no, I win. So obviously there's that for 2. 3, you could say that he is different in terms of how he originated, and I think that's what adds this element of cosmic horror to Ledgermayne as a Chaos Sword. Up to that point, it was just people who were tainted individuals who had received the power of chaos and, went wild with it. Ledgermayne was mana that was unraveled with chaos, pure mana, and boom, he received a physical body. He received consciousness. And, it's pretty scary in the terms that, for a point, Drakath does control him, but then he's not able to anymore. And, now we have this whole cosmic horror element in which a being that we really don't understand, because I believe he's the first of his kind in a way, is out here to just sever that connection and, cause havoc. And, I think Arken Grove also really sets the stage for later on, because all the areas up until Arken Grove are pretty easy. Arken Grove is kind of where, everything has, a boost in terms of level, health, and damage. And it's also when they introduced more difficult puzzle concepts into it. So, really, I think Arken Grove is where, AE Artix Entertainment really got their shit together and said, all right, what the hell is going on here? Let's make it better. So yeah, you have that, right? So pretty much Ledgermayne, an unstoppable force that could have been developed a lot more, really kind of changes the perspective of a Chaos Lord. He instead takes that power for himself, is not subservient to Drakath, and wants to accomplish his own goals. And he doesn't care if he pisses off his master because he believes he's stronger than him. And for a period, he is, but for a period. Similar to Lion Fang on how he wants to achieve his extreme goals, but simply uses Drakath's power to his advantage, which I think is a really interesting take on a Chaos Lord. And, later on, we get to see how different these Chaos Lords start to become. But, Ledgermayne was, as you would call it, the cultural reset. He's really the one that started a movement. So thank you, Ledgermayne. And this is the end of the video. Thank you.